Don't remind me.
We're still waiting for that bestseller.
Don't hold your breath.
Gabriel has no reason to think Sam might be interested in that voodoo oil.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
So, having a good game?
Shh. I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right. Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh, well. Have fun.
That tabletop has an inlaid chessboard. Why put the oil there?
The oil would be wasted on me. I don't gamble.
You know, Sam, you're just about the worst chess player.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tune, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House. That guy Sam, the chess player, oh, he's really into voodoo. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Great. Thanks. So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard.
I ain't never needed to cheat yet, you loser.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Marcus? Using voodoo? That old bastard.
Pitiful, isn't it?
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
How much you think I'd put in here?
Careful. You don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
Ha! There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
Come on already. I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Schmuddy Big Mouth. Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate.
You are the biggest butthead Sam Singleton that I ever met.
Checkmate.
You can just put this chessboard where the sun don't shine.
Hallelujah, I did it. Yippee.
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant. Of course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Will do.
And now we...
Could you do anything with this?
What is this? A clay mold? Well, I am a jeweler, you know. And I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you?
If you can.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet tomorrow. Meet me here.
Great, thanks.
It's getting
And
late.
that's day
Gabriel
3.
decides to go home for the day.
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh, excuse me, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
I'm not a customer. I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see me. Is he here?
Really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning...
Gracie, say goodnight.
Ugh.
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would either.
Your eyes. Oh, I could show you around a little. It's not much, but...
Please, don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now.
Yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
Just shut up and kiss me.
That's that. I actually can't remember if the... I gotta actually check out my video and actually check if the poems are... Yeah, I can't remember the poem for the fourth day. Need to check that. It should be the same. Would be stupid to check.
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
Yeah, I did find something. I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of the pattern found around the body.
There was more than 3
It
days
looks
to go.
damn close.
Total amount of
You're
days in the
incredible.
game is 10.
All that work.
So we are
Forget
on
it.
day 4 now.
Have it your way.
That means 6 days. Some of them are really short, but all in all, there are 10 days left. Or 10 days in total. That means there are, since we're on day 4, we have 6 days left. So, save up. Day 4. And over. So this here is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting. I actually always thought that the first 2 days in the game, that you get the feeling, but it's just like there's not really meat on all the things. Like, for instance, in the new one, a lot of things are cut off. For instance, imagine the moonbeam you can't visit until a specific day because it says that you actually have only she's back at 22nd, stuff like that. So it's pretty much cut out more. And I actually talked about that in the last stream, that they tried to make it so there's enough to do in every day, so it doesn't seem like you can do pretty much a lot of things in one day and then just a couple of things in the next day in the same. So I like that they did that. It makes more sense, but it still is a little bit annoying at some points, at least, if you're just like, I want to get more. Why is the store not open? It's just, especially some of the reasons are that. For instance, the Lookout, which I can't remember I've actually tried, but the Lookout, for instance, is closed for repair. But that's the one we're going to use tomorrow on day 4. So a lot of things like that. Yeah, I play one day at a time. It's actually a good way to cut it up, in my opinion. Thanks for asking that. Thanks for stopping by. It makes the stream, it makes it more consumable, because some of the things that, for instance, I've streamed, like this here is 1 hour and 27 minutes so far, about 1 hour in total for the total video. So 1 hour, that's around 5 videos. So I think that's a decent size for people to get through. Oh, thank you for the follow also. I think that's a decent size to actually say, like, 5 videos, go through them. I cut them up into the 15 minutes video each time. People can enjoy them when they have time, instead of like having, for instance, 3 hours on one thing. It's another thing if you look at The Witcher, which I try to do, that can go from 1 hour to 3 hours and more, and it's probably going to be the same on Witcher 2 when I'm starting that hopefully soon. Again, but thanks for stopping by, and I'll see people tomorrow for day 4. See ya.